get gutted. I think she's interesting, but I also want her to like be like fair, you know, like
for sure.
Like she doesn't need to have everything in the under the kitchen sink, but she definitely deserves to have something.
For sure. I think side B though, like her flying around with the fire was like not just a strict
like it wasn't
like benefit.
It was, I think the better way to have nerfed it would have literally just have been when she gets hit off stage or in general she only gets it one spare time.
That's
like
I
that,
get
that literally
there.
is like that's like
if you
tried and true
like
option.
Ren and Stimpy weenie car.
It's literally it's like Rimpy car but in the air. Like it's alright.
Yes.
Like
I mean, that's interesting though.
Like,
what if we made Korra?
I feel like it makes sense, you know, like
more like weenie car, where she can jump out of it and she
God.
shoots like a fire projectile under her.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so done with like everything being able to be jumped out of. Like I don't.
What if it's like Ren and Stimpy weenie car? What if it's like Steve Minecart, but like the you know. She jumps and then she shoots like earth-bending rocks at you or something.
Yeah, right. Like, my thing is just like, Oblina and like a million other characters in NASB2 all could like jump out of stuff, you know. And Oblina's cool. I'm a big Oblina fan as well. But it's like,
but I know literally what you're talking. I'm not just like oh yeah, I like her goop. I literally love doing her wheel and jumping out of it and grabbing people.
Yeah, and then like zooming across. Like it's cool, but it's like
air grabbing with that. Dude,
it's like too
it was so
much
good
power,
to,
you know.
For sure, I know.
Like it's like
so cool to do the wheel and then jump and then grab, and you're like across the screen holding someone.
Right. Now what they should do is they should make different versions of NASB2. One where the devs can do whatever they want, and it's like their canon power levels, and the other
canon
is like,
mode.
Okay, sorry, I got
oh yeah?
This is so funny. So they're like,
oh yeah?
They're talking in here, and Matadors like, all right, ban Roof and Erkin, and then Solvé goes Jelly, and they go, good luck, have fun, and then Matador goes, I thought you banned Jelly, and Solvé is like, no, I meant to go Jelly.
Oh, oops.
All right, so never mind.
Okay.
Now we're starting.
Korra versus Jenny. Jenny got like a couple of changes, but nothing too major. She just got some fun new like slime enhancements, I think. Anything else like major with her? I don't think so.
I feel like I'm missing something. I swear there was something else. But regardless of that, what that does mean is that she can now use more slime instead of just using it for like the Matador special, which is supering or like nothing, you know, or like because she doesn't really have a reason to use slime, and she also generates slime the fastest, and this is something I will continue to repeat to the end of time because people don't know about that, you know. People don't realize, oh, she generates the most slime the quickest.
Ooh, good whip.
So what that means is Matador will always have more slime than you.
Really? Because she lands a lot of missiles or something?
Well,
Jenny lands
pretty
like
much per singular hit, her moves generate more slime for the same amount of damage that your moves would, because she just doesn't have as many like, I guess I forget how slime in terms of like moves is calculated, but pretty much whatever the design intention was, they're like, oh, like she needs to be able to like generate more slime because she has less like multi-hit or less like combos or something along those lines. It also might be that she does less damage per hit, and so that's how it works. I forget the exact like way that works. Is there a tier list, Mark? It's being developed currently, but there are top players in chat who could give you like a good idea. But my tier list, I'm planning to have maybe out by the end of this week or next week.
Yes. I mean, it's just an interesting time as far as tier lists go, because we got a new patch shaking things up about like a week ago, July 3rd.
And then Rocksteady too, right? Like, so
Rocksteady added.
Like,
gotta figure out where he goes.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of takes.
Yeah?
A lot of people saying he's bad,
me
a lot of
too.
people saying he's good. It's interesting.
I'm definitely seeing. I think the overall. Oh my gosh, nice tech off the whip. It seems, and maybe I'm wrong, but the overwhelming take I've seen around is like, this is, he's kind of slow, therefore bad. How does a slow character like survive in something like this? He does have startup, but his barrels are really good.
Yeah. Yeah, barrel is
That
really
seems
good.
to be the main summary.
Barrel's really good. Lawtumn, FPZ, too big. Rocksteady Labbers. Connor J has a really good one, but I don't know if he like.
Oh,
plays them.
Connor. Okay.
Also, that was hilarious, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go up. You know, I'm gonna go to the stratosphere. And just kicks. I wonder if the wind box might have killed there.
Maybe. It's so funny and cool that Korra like has the silly wind box. I thought Aang would be the one that they would give
Yeah,
silly
right.
wind boxes to, but nah,
He
Korra
does
gets
have
this
didn't he have one
zany
in
little
Uptilt?
move. Oh, it's so fun. Ooh. Nice popping up for the follow-up. Ooh. That little burst. Nothing wrong with it, but yeah, I'm cranky.
Down air? Or, which one? Sorry.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, down air, like,
Oh, there. Oh my gosh.
oh my god, having the burst there would have died.
Ooh, I love that. I love the zoop. Zooming
It's
into
hilarious.
the top lasso.
And, I mean, smart awareness from Matador, too. Oh, sending it in? Good combo.
Nice. Ping
That was
ponging
sick.
with
Like,
their
actually,
own
that was
missile.
kind of awesome.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, big hit. Okay. Ah, that missile didn't help. Almost. Been pretty tense. Players really want to be careful. It's their last stock. Nice tech into this this counter sequence. Okay, the whips, 3 of them, still going.
Oh, trying to get something.
Okay, loved the conversion. Oh my goodness. Ah, whipped the wrong way,
Matador
unfortunately.
having 3 bars. So it can burst and get a combo or something. Dares
Oh.
out. Trying to catch with the up air. Spot
Yeah.
is through, but we're gonna see what. Solvé trying to use that side B, doesn't really get too much distance off of it. Fair.
Okay.
How Matador special may be incoming.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
And you know he
They're
wants
trying-
it too. He wants that super. He's known for.
Oh, is
hitting
that
it.
what's happening?
The Matador special.
I'm thinking
is
like,
the super.
why is Matador not like doing back air more? Isn't back air like the option here?
It is, but Matador, he's very smart about when he uses it. Like
Oh.
now he's gonna start using it. You know. 'cause
Now it's
like,
time.
you're in
Now
the
it's
corner.
time.
You don't want to just throw that too often, but now he's gonna go into back air mode. You know.
Back air mode, yes.
But he doesn't want.
Oh,
Like, yeah,
out of
now
burst.
it's a burst. Out of burst now.
Ugh.
This is crazy.
160 for both
10%
players.
separates these two.
Oh,
Nice
trying to
use of that
punish-
slide.
Nice.
Very-
Oh my
very
gosh, that was so
fundamental.
close.
Canceling the last bit of frames there on that move,
Wow.
just to get out the back air. You know that you were talking about. Like, where is
Yeah,
that thing?
oh
Where is that silly
gosh.
little move? You know?
I mean, it's straight up a lot of times her like only good option.
Yeah. Yeah.
We saw a lot of like chest burst attempts, but it's too slow. Solvé's ready for that. And at the end there, another slow attack. Solvé was so ready to go off stage to punish the end lag off the Jenny side special, the hammer swing with a projectile, and was so close and just barely missed, which led to the up special cancel back air. That was so close.
Absolutely.
Okay, going right back to Jelly. Oh my goodness. The down airs already. Woo! Yeah, that rock. It's so much more limited now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Waiting to get like a punish after those jabs. Matador knows it, just does the spot dodge. Oh, nice, naring through Jenny and her missile. Korra Nair is so good.
Yeah.
Every single version of it.
Like, why is it
all
like
4
even
versions.
fire? Where, like I was seeing, it's the least amount of plus is more plus
Yeah.
because of the multi-hit property, so you can't like actually punish it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas,
Yeah, they're all fantastic.
like it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear much about Water Nair though, so maybe that one's bad. But I'm assuming people don't talk about it because there's nothing to say. It's just also plus, you know. Like what?
I don't.
Korra mains, what's the deal with water up air? I hear about wind up air. I hear about rock up air. I know about fire up air. What the hell is with water?
Yeah, as a Korra enthusiast, but I just don't know everything.
Yeah.
I don't really notice a difference on any of her nairs. They all just seem really good.
Yeah, Lily, tell me about water nair. What's the difference in terms of plus frames
With
compared
water
to the rest
nair.
of them? Is there any difference?
Oh,
Or is it like the same as like wind or whatever? Or like what's
air, yeah.
special about it? Water nair has the biggest hitbox, +0. Oh my gosh.
oh wow. Oh, nice rock.
Rock nair is +3.
Cool.
Fire nair is -6, but it's a multi-hit, which is it's a gimmick, I think. Right, I'm not wrong about that. I'm not just being visible. Let me if you correct me, please. Yes, but still punishable. Okay, good to know. All right, it is punishable, chat.
That's really good.
Air
That's
nair
good
is the
data.
worst one. All right, so that's why we never see it. Wait, no, water nair. No, why don't we see water nair? I feel like I never see water nair.
Really?
Water nair is the best one.
It's the best one.
What's that, Pookie?
You don't see it too much because all the Korras are so nice and they feel bad abusing that amazing move.
Lily abuses it. We need to have more region unlocked tournaments, which is why you should play a Warpath, because by playing it for like 30 minutes gets us like $1 million.
Aw.
We can host more region unlocked events. But Matador is up on Solvé right now. Solvé looking like they're figuring shit out, you know.
No, Solvé's up, right?
Yeah, they're up. No, Solvé lost last game.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were talking about like this current
Yeah,
game.
this one definitely up. Absolutely.
I see.
Big ups.
Okay, I was like, I'm looking at the stocks, right?
Yeah, like, my eyes are working, right?
I see, okay. On the verge of... But it's not over. I mean, Matador got the burst. I just don't know. Jenny, I tend to counter out pretty quick, unfortunately, because I feel like with the whole back air and everything, like, she just does not have a lot of options to kill. Back air is a great option. It's a great option to have. It really gets the job done a lot of the time, but
Yeah.
we all know it's coming. We're all ready. Solvé's seen it before.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, Pookie bought this game advice. Pick Korra.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you could.
Oh.
You could.
I think you could enjoy the campaign.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like goofy. You just do a little like fights against computers, and some of them are really silly because of like you're fighting horde enemies, and not a lot of. Some of that's not going to apply to real matches, but it's just like fun to get used to your character and like unlock stuff.
It's
You
also,
can do arcade mode too.
I will say too, one thing that I played when I was learning this, to play the campaign, and I like doing that way to learn, because one, it's like you just play the game, you know, you're just playing, you get used to the way it controls, there's no stress, you're not playing as a real person, it's not training room, so it's not boring. And you're learning about like slime from pop the targets mode in the campaign and the movement in the campaign with like the platforming sections, you know, and all the sections with slime where it kind of forces you to use an EX recovery or like an air dash to like, you know, move around. But definitely play who you like. Everybody is viable. Some are harder than others, but I'd say generally everybody's pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean, definitely play who you like. As far we've talked about like, oh, who's the worst in this game? Because technically there has to be a worst. and I'm pretty sure we know it's like Nigel, but every character is viable. I mean, Tuttle and NASB Jr. got second place, like, so far.
With Nigel, free patch.
Nigel Thornberry.
He didn't even have his fixed up forward strong. That was super important.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can literally play whoever you want. I love the campaign. One thing is that, like, yeah, when you start, you can't, like, change your controls. You have to, like, do a bit, and then you can change your controls. But then, change your controls, play all the buttons you want.
Yeah.
And, I guess there is a little trick, too, to get around,
Yes.
like, to do the controls immediately.
Yeah, the tutorial section, you can go to the training room with your preferred, like, name rule set, or whatever,
Yeah.
or control name, and then go to campaign, and then it lets you use whatever you want.
Yeah, that's perfect.
But I'm pretty sure they changed, like, because I know there was an update that also changed that whole thing. Because people are like, why is it that that's how I have to, like, you know, use it? And I think now it's just the tutorial, like the how to play part of the game that, like, forces you to use the normal controls.
Got it.
Oh gosh.
My goodness.
But speaking of how to play the game, Solvé, obviously one that knows how to play pretty well, right?
Oh yeah. Ooh. Okay. Not letting Matadors, like, center stage is protected. You will not get to the center of the stage.
Right. This is not something Matador can touch. It's not allowed. Solvé has their name on it. They're not, they're not
Seeing that water nair that you were talking about did reach pretty far.
I love the noise that Korra's grab makes.
Yeah, why is it like squeak? It like chirps. It does a
Also,
little
that was
chirp.
crazy, by the way. Why did that?
Yeah, that was pretty wacky.
That was nuts. What percent was that?
I'd have to go back and see.
A lot, right? Or a little. I don't know.
Yeah. The time of the stock being taken. I just don't know. I was too busy thinking about this chirp on her grab. Why does it chirp?
I feel like the only reason I could see it is, well, so the elements on Korra, it's based on whatever move you use prior. So, like, let's say she uses rock special.
Oh, that was so cool. It didn't even land, but that was so cool. The zooming around. But yeah, you were saying the elements based on
pretty much whatever she last uses, that's what her nair will be. So right now she did rock up B and she got rock nair. Like it's pretty intuitive in that sense. Like at first it definitely isn't, because it's just kind of like what the heck is going on?
Yes.
But
gosh, that's so cool.
Once it's like
that her
out,
nair
it makes sense.
Depends on the last move you did. Ooh. Okay. Trying to reach all the way up there, but Jenny taking her sweet time to land.
Yeah.
Lying up there with the umbrella. It's got to be that umbrella, yeah. Jenny sure can take her time.
Yes. Matter definitely.
But it's just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, 197. You're gonna.
Okay.
Back air. Yep.
Oh, nuts.
Keep in mind, chat. This is best of 5, so even if Matador bows out here in terms of this win, definitely has the ability to make it back. You know.
Oh my good, this conversion off the little spikes coming out of the down air. Okay, not gonna lead to just winning, but okay. Okay, a little jab fun, sure.
That was like Sandy looking. What was that? Could she have kept that going? What was that?
I think that was just jab. It wasn't like true or anything. It was just jab, jab, wait, jab, jab, wait. Just messing with Matador a little bit, it looked like.
I don't know. I'm gonna be degenerate and try that a quick play later.
Okay.
Like, can these people do things, you know? Maybe go and train, goof around a little bit. We'll have to see. Jab, jab. Use the hit stun. But Solvé up 2 games here, 2-1.
Yeah, there's a lot of things about this new Korra where I'm like, oh, I don't know, put it back. But Solvé getting a lot of mileage off of the down air, like better at activating this. Like she could always activate these spikes when she would do her down air, but like you had to be pretty close to the ground. Now you're allowed to be further, and the way Solvé is converting off of this is very good. And makes me think like, damn, we didn't even ask for that. Like, why did they give her that? It's great. But okay, wow.
Yeah. Nice. That's the combo.
Mm-hmm.
I love that little like whip into up strong. It's so cool.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oof. Solid.
No.
And not enough to make it back.
Matador looking strong in that first game has not really looked able to compete just yet.
No, I think, oh man, I really do. I hope I'm not just biased against Jenny. I mean, I think Matador and other amazing Jennies have proven she's not a bad character, but she's just so lacking compared to these other characters, I feel like, unfortunately.
I don't know. I feel like this patch in particular, Jenny is more like even in terms of like what she is has available in my opinion than like before. But I feel like this in particular, this matchup feels like worse somehow than it did watching it like before this patch. Like, you know what I mean? Like specifically Korra feels like it's harder now for Jenny. Like, or maybe just generally. Just because like Dare and like I mean and not a lot else is like crazy. Obviously these things are different, but like Dare just seems like it's a great and uninteractive tool, you know?
Yeah. Also maybe straight up like the side special change. Like, yes, Korra could go far with it, but she was also like recovering high with it, avoiding up special to ledge because she doesn't snap to ledge. It's a sort of vulnerable situation. So a lot of Korras would prefer like, I'll take my chances and try to time canceling the side special into an attack at the right time. But a lot of times they would fly and just miss the timing a bit and get hit maybe with a Jenny back air or something.
Right. And like
we're just not going to be seeing that
like,
anymore.
There are so many times now where, like, Solvé, if they see like Matador shielding, they can just jump above him, do Dare like twice, get a bunch of chip damage, and then land with a Nair that's already plus, and it just kind of whittles your shield down to where you like don't have to really do too much. This is a scary option, you know, and you get more rock options.
This Korra Dare is ridiculous. I mean, it's not like the most ridiculous thing she's ever done, but it's just like a wacky, interesting, unique move. I hear that it's apparently familiar to Maple from Rivals of Aether.
It's kind of familiar. The only weird, better or pro for Korra, like in terms of like comparing the two, is that she also gets the spike hitbox. So she still has a hitbox in the air, you know, so she can still spike you with it. Maypaul just has like she just summons like the rock or the roots. In her
I see.
So.
Oh yeah, Korra's is definitely
kind of
more
nuts,
useful.
You know.
Yeah, wow. She's definitely covering more space with hitboxes.
Definitely a good option. But we're seeing Matador has a lot of slime, which is always good, you know.
Trying, like, every time I see this chest burst, I'm like, yeah, it just takes forever. Solvé's not sitting there getting hit by that. You're, like, it feels like the only real kill option Jenny has is this back air that, like, Solvé's like, yeah, I know, I'm ready for it. I know we're gonna have to back air.
You know what I think?
Man.
I think they should buff Jenny by giving her EX snare that is faster, has less startup.
Okay.
Give her another reason to use snare. And she's dead. Uppy killing. Obviously contesting with Mr. Matador.
Yeah. Oh, what a set.
Absolutely.
That's tough. Yeah.
Solvé moving on to get that gummy money, if you will.
That gummy money.
Go get that
Super
gummy
money. That money, that cheddar, that dough, the bucks, the cheese.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. They're getting it.
The scratch, the Skrilla.
The Skrilla. There are a lot of names for money.
Dollars. Yeah. Cat.
So who do we got next? We got the Mr. Senpeezy, it looks like.
Let's see this bracket. Oh,
and
okay.
the Vivid. Vivid Sniper himself.
Oh, wow.
Vivid.
Yeah, look at that.
We haven't seen since Combo Breaker.
Oh.
At least I don't think we have on my stream.
Hmm.
But yeah, Vivid. I forget exactly what place, but he was in the top 8.
I think, if I'm remembering correctly, Vivid Sniper played a bit of Ember, but I think now...
Mainly Rocco.
No.
But he did play
Rocco,
Ember.
huh?
He did play Ember.
I thought maybe...
You were right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were right.
Ember? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He still does, but
Cool.
I think more so in doubles.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
I think doubles is mainly the
And drink water.
yeah.
Stuff's pretty cool, actually. Not sponsored.
Yeah. Drink water. Solvé wants to chit chat. It seems.
Sure.
Let me get yeah, they did a little bit last week as well.
Solvé's still in the bracket, but yeah,
Is
while
there-
waiting, why not?
Gosh, I always forget